Hey, I am your sun, the biggest thing in the solar system. I am a total of 5,505 degrees Celsius. That makes me 1.4 million kilometers. But if I were replaced with Beetle UI Scooter, I would be 1.7 thousand times bigger than me, which would make me 2.3 billion kilometers, and then I would take over Mercury, Venus, Earth, Ceres, your moon, Mars, and Jupiter, and the asteroid belt. That's why I am big enough to make you not destroy any planets. But in 8 billion years, I would become a white dwarf planet, a star. I am Mercury, the smallest planet and I am 3 times bigger than your Earth, than Luna, your moon. And I take 12.4 weeks to orbit around the sun. That makes me 60 years days to orbit around the sun. But I am pretty slow at orbiting, spinning around one time. But that doesn't stop me from being the smallest thing in the universe, but I would be able to fit 3 of your moons inside of me. That's why I am so small, but your Earth's moon is smaller than me, sadly. I'm Venus, and I am 1,000 kilometers, and I am 1 megameter smaller than your Earth. That doesn't stop me from being that big, just that small, just so you know, because I spend 243 Earth days. But one of my Earth years takes 225 years. One of my days takes me 243 Earth days, which is the record. Some people want to visit on me, but if I get lived on a spacesuit, you can live on me for 80 years. So, I am your Earth, and I am about 13 kilometers big. That's the same size as 13 megameters. You can see Theo has crashed into me, and the moon. The moon has been discovered, and Theo just crashed into me 4.5 billion years ago, which made me make the moon. I used to have rings, but that turned into the moon. I wish I had rings, but at least I have the moon. And Thea's back again, and somehow Thea was discovered and people weren't on me when Thea crashed into me. Yeah. Let's move on to the planet. The second closest planet to me. Sorry, I meant dwarf planet, but let's just do that. I am Ceres. I'm in the asteroid belt. I'm the biggest thing in the asteroid belt, but they used to call me an asteroid, but now I'm a dwarf planet. But that doesn't stop me from being the coldest thing, because I am the first dwarf planet away from the sun. No, but there might be other dwarf planets near the sun. I am Mars, and I have 2 moons. I have mountains. One of my mountains is the biggest mountain in the solar system. It's called the Olympus Mons, and it's 3 times bigger than Mount Everest. It is 88 kilometers. which is a record of 88 megameter. 88 kilometers, which is the same as 88,000 meters. Let's move on to the biggest planet in the solar system. I'm Jupiter, and I'm the biggest planet. I do have my red spot, but my red spot is 10 times the size of Earth, and I am the biggest planet away from the sun. Well, the planet's bigger than me, but not in the sun. Let's move on to the second biggest planet, shall we? I'm Saturn, and I have billions of rings made of rocks, dust, but I don't have one ring. But Uranus has a ring, but I don't think I have 1 billion rings. I think I just have less. And I am the closest planet with rings to me. And light is just about to pass me. Well, I am not light years, so he will pass me in over milliseconds or microseconds. But that doesn't stop me from being the slowest planet in the solar system. Hi, I'm Uranus, and my rings are super hard to see. I was named in the 1830s, but someone never called me Uranus. In the present day, I was called Uranus by someone that hasn't... Well, don't call me Uranus, because I am called Uranus. Say it out fast, because I won't be Uranus if you say it out slow. I am Neptune, the second coldest planet. I am freezing, but I have a dark blue spot, which is not that big than Earth. It's the same size as Earth, but it is not light. But you do realize my dark blue spot is this not big then. Well, it will look like navy in real life, but I was made by purple terracotta in here. Hi, I'm in Pluto, and I have a heart, but they call it my Tom now radio. But I have blue skies and red skies and blue skies and red snow for some reason. And because I am so cold and I am so far away from the sun, as you can not even see me when you're standing on me on the sun, because I am over negative 200 degrees Celsius. I rotate around the Earth once in every 400 miles per hour. I orbit around the sun over 16,000 Earth years. And after 65 and over 65,000 years, I'll be ejected from the solar system. I am Eris, and I am colder than Pluto, but I am the closest. But I might not have any moons. I know, but I don't want to tell you. Well, nobody has known my moons if I have any moons. Well, if I did have moons, then people might just not land on them if I have moons, but let's just move on to the oval planet, oval dwarf, 3D oval dwarf planet. I'm home. I am home, may you say it out with me. I am, say it after me. I am shaped as an oval, I've got a ring. I should have a ring around. I sometimes have a ring around me. Yeah, but it's the rarest ring you will ever find in the outer solar system. I am in the Kuiper belt, just like the other dwarf planets, except Pluto and Ceres. Is the known dwarf planet. Let's move on to the next dwarf planet, shall we? I'm Marky and I take 300 Earth years to orbit around the sun. I am the fourth coldest thing in the outer solar system. But that doesn't stop me from not. But you can see Planet 9 when you're standing on me, but you won't want to stand on me. I am too cold to be stood on. You might just freeze to death on me. But I can't even see any light except from except if I'm close to Betelgeuse. I am about 2.5 light years away from Betelgeuse, because I am closer to the Betelgeuse than your Earth is. Let's move on to Planet 9. I am Planet 9 and I am an unknown planet that hasn't been discovered. I will be discovered in 2022 or 2023. But I don't know if people are gonna land on me or not, because I am too cold to be lived on. But I am about the closest planet to Planet X. But I am not. That's the closest planet I am closest to. It's about 1.5 light. It is about 234 Earth light days away from me. So let's just move on to the closest planet to me. Hi, I'm Planet X, and I was discovered before Uranus was named. And people think I'm unknown sadly, but I am not unknown. Planet X is a deadly planet which is so cold. I take over 54,000 Earth years to orbit around the sun once, and makes me the slowest. And that makes me the second slowest orbit around the sun. Let's move on to the next final, to the sixth dwarf planet. I'm saying that you may think I'm a planet, but I'm not. I'm actually a dwarf planet. But I am the furthest thing away from the from the outer solar system, from the sun. I am not that bad, but you may not want to live on me. I am literally just the rainbow dwarf planet. I am the only dwarf planet that is colorful. That is colored rainbow. I like my rainbow texture, but people might not like rainbow, so you might not like me.